Hello everyone and welcome along to this all-star race. It is the Turkish Grand Prix. And shout out to Veloce for inviting me along to their squad sprint. This is very much an all-star race. It features Louis Deletraz, it features Thibaut Courtois, it features Arav, it features Jano Opmir, it features Bono Huis, it features Danny Beresne, it features World's Fastest Gamer James Baldwin, it features Jardier. Basically all the names you know in sim racing and beyond are in this race. So it's a pretty cool one to be invited along. So thank you very much to Veloce for inviting me along to this. Now, before we get into the race, if you happen to be watching this video in the first day of release, go and follow me on Twitch right now because I am probably live right now. There's a 50% chance that I'm live right now. I'm doing a 12-hour race all on my own. Tomorrow, Saturday, from 12 midday UK time to midnight UK time. 12-hour race. I'm doing completely solo. All of it we streamed on Twitch. So if you're watching between those times, go and watch me on Twitch. Go and give me a shout out. Go and give me some encouragement. I will probably need it if it's getting towards the evening times. I'm probably very tired. If you're not watching those times, well, welcome along to the video and do follow me on Twitch, follow me on YouTube, subscribe to me on YouTube, do all those good things. But let's get into this race then. So, what is this race going to be? So it is the kind of futuristic 2022 style Formula 1 cars that we're racing with. It is a mod. It is based on Assetto Corsa. And like I said, this one will be the Turkish Grand Prix around Istanbul with that famous turn 8 corner. The grid is reverse championship order, and the damage is set to about 20%. So the damage is pretty low, but there is definitely still some damage there. We have to use the soft tyres at least once, which basically means it is at least a one stop. I think that's about it, really. Let's just get into this race. It is a good race, so stick with this one and drop a like if you do enjoy it, and I will upload some more because I've done a few more races since this one. But let's get into it. Here we go then on the start of the Turkish Grand Prix for the squad sprint. Me and Louis Deletraz there just wishing each other luck. Trying to get a good start here. We're starting with P5. Really good start. They're actually nicely ahead of Thibaut Courtois. They had quite a bad start. Going to look at the quadrant guys now. Can we potentially get past one to turn one? But oh no, we've been hit. We've been hit from behind. And we've been hit again and again and again. And a little bit again at the end there. You can see on the left hand side, no damage.
Killed so hard at the back.
By me.
Damn it.
Yeah. I locked up and
well, there we go. Louis Deletraz there saying he locked up. Let's see what happened off board. Then there's Louis Deletraz up our inside and doesn't look like he's there. And then suddenly just appears out of nowhere, hits us round. We could have done nothing about that. Straight into a Veloce car, which hits us the other way. Straight into another Alfa Romeo, which hits us the other way. Another little tap from Yaz Heat car there. And then another tap from Mercedes, I think that was, as well. So pretty much a worst case scenario start. This is on board with Louis Deletraz. Let's see what happened with him. So he's quite a way back at this moment. Does he just outbrake himself? Kind of. He just tries to carry too much speed, I think, for the first lap and ends up tapping us. Of course, not intentional. He is our teammate after all. But unfortunately, it does put us right at the very back of the grid. So let's go back on board now with live then. And a bit of contact ahead there with another one of our teammates. That's Thibaut Courtois getting hit by Barry up ahead then. And not ideal there. He loses a couple of positions.
It's up to you, Louis. Me and Thibaut at the back.
Who hit me there? The Alpha, I don't know.
yeah, but I'm making a traffic jam for sure. They're gonna crash behind me.
Yeah, Barry hit you.
There we go. Just a bit of chat there between us. I was just telling Louis that it's all up to him to score some points because me and Thibaut were in 16th and 17th despite starting 4th and 5th. So not been a great start. Who's out on the outside? That is Jardier actually on the outside. Wow, getting a bit of air across the grass. Luckily, he doesn't come flying back across the track. He remains in control of that car. We managed to dive up his inside. Can we hold the position? He is a very fast man. He is, of course, a Assetto Corsa main, I'm going to call it. So we're expecting him to be pretty quick in this series. Get some slipstream on. Who's that ahead? That's James Baldwin. That's the world fastest gamer. Can we sneak up his inside? We do just about manage a little bit of touch of grass there. But we're well up his inside at the moment. Can we outbrake him? We do manage to do that. At least hold the position. Keep it nice and tight. Hang him out to dry on the outside. Jardier tried to go on the outside of both of us, but that doesn't play out there. And we managed to stay ahead and actually gain a position there on James Baldwin. Up to P14 now then. As there's been a few more issues and very, very little slipstream in this series. We are just 0.6, 0.5 now back from the car, so we're getting no slipstream, but James Baldwin diving up the inside. Oh, very, very close stuff. Real late move there. He's got off the track a little bit. That gives us the impetus to try and get back past him. We're alongside him now. Can we get into the next turn? We are on the inside for the next turn, but it is a fast corner. Jardier's in amongst the mix as well somewhere, and trying to go on the outside, but it doesn't work for now. We're still alongside James Baldwin, but give him a bit of room then. Jardier's a couple insides, let's give him a bit of room. Bit of off the track there, and almost hitting Jardier, but getting away with that. There's actually an issue on the outside there, and that was Louis Deletraz in the background saying that he's had a big crash. That was with some sort of Alpha, I'm not sure who that was. But for now, though, staying ahead of Jardy. He looks at the inside, and there's another crash there. Someone on the outside. I didn't catch who that was on the outside, but Hayden Gullis now still trying to rejoin in the Veloce car. Let's see if we can dispatch of Hayden. We should be faster than Hayden. We tend to be faster than Hayden on most racing games, but by just enough that we want to get through him ASAP. So let's see if we can look up his inside now. Oh, wow, very late move there. Almost hit him. That was some seriously close stuff. We do manage to get through quite cleanly in the end, and a reasonably good exit. He's going to get some slipstream, though. He is just 0.3 back, so he'll be getting some slipstream, as will Jardier, who's just managed to pull alongside him and actually overtake him already. So must have not been a great exit from Hayden there. We keep the inside. Jardier's trying to go on our outside. Hayden's in there as well. Can we outbrake Jardier? We do manage to do that. A little bit of contact with our rear there as it slides out and just taps him. As that happens, he's going to try and go on our outside of that, but that's not going to work. He's too far back for now. We're just holding a nice steady line there, and managed to get through there nice and cleanly. Up to P10 now then, and on to lap 3. And who's this battling ahead? That is Niren and Emily. And looks like Niren lost out a little bit there. Oh, we have a huge moment in these cars. That is a colossal moment. That was very close to a spin. We managed to avoid it, though. Some bit of slipstream, though, from Niren as we get recovering here. Trying to go up his inside to the next turn. Who is that going around the outside? That is Jardier once again doing the same move he's tried several times on us in this race, but that time he gets far ahead enough. He's on the inside now. Oh, actually holding us up there. We wanted to go a bit faster than that, but he wouldn't let us there. He was a bit slow on the apex. Niren is still alongside him. Can we get up the inside into the next turn and finally get past him? We should definitely be faster than Niren. Decent enough exit, and there we go. Managed to get past Niren finally, and that is Danny Beresne just behind us getting past Niren. So we're going to give Niren the slipstream because Danny is going to be a very quick guy. Danny actually managed to outbrake us there. Oh, bit of a snap of oversteer, and Jardier ahead went well off the track there, so that's going to give us a little bit of slipstream coming to the next turn, but no way to catch him.
Might box this lap. Softs are slightly starting to go off. Get my damage away. Should be able to do 13 laps surely on hards.
Yeah.
I'm going to do one more lap to be safe.
Quite a few blocks on the soft now. Oh, my game crashed.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
So there we go, a series of team radio there. So me considering boxing on lap 4, but decided to stretch out for one more lap. In the bottom left there, you can see the tyre wear indicator. So the bars next to the big colour blocks, the green blocks, that is tyre temperatures. And the little bars next to those are the tyre wear. And although they are only about half one, you see one of them's gone red, and they do very much feel very warm when they get to around about that level of wear. But as I just mentioned in the team mode there, it does give me a chance to get rid of my damage at least. You'll see that as we stop, there'll be some bars that appear. There we go. So changing all 4 tyres for some brand new hard tyres. So we've gone soft to hard. Most people tend to go hard to soft, but as we're starting at the front, we wanted to try and get away nicely and pull away from the pack, but unfortunately the little spin in turn 1 put pay to that. But onto the hards now, and skip ahead to lap 8 now then. So we have got Arav up next. I think he has had his pit stop as well, so we need to try and get past him if we can. Or maybe he hasn't had his pit stop. I'm actually not too sure. I think he's on hards there, so not too sure. But anyway, we are faster at the moment, so we need to try and get past him if we can. Taking a nice lot of slipstream there, getting past him. But is he going to be set up inside to the next turn? I think he may well be. Where is he? He's there somewhere. You can see the red arrow. You can barely see the mirror. Wow, late breaker there by Arab, but that is very deep. That is too deep. So we managed to get that done nicely. But have we? No. Oh, we weren't sure if we could squeeze it. We ended up carrying too much speed through that second one. Going clean off the track even. But we are still ahead of Arab, but he's going to get some slipstream on us. Will he be able to get us down this start-finish straight? He's going up to our inside already. Will he be able to outbrake us again? He did it last time, but he did also outbrake himself. What will happen this time? He actually braked at a good point in that time, getting it all slowed down nicely, and we couldn't even get the cut back on him. Good move there by Arab. Can we get him now? Finally, we are faster. We have been fast the last few laps. We need to get past him ASAP if we want to try and have a good race and score some points in this race. And yeah, managed to get him nicely there, braking late to allow him. Move done nice and smoothly, and he is still lurking there with the powerful slipstream, but I think by the time we're through this corner, yeah, we are just going to pull away just enough to get him out of our slipstream 4 now. Skipping ahead now then to lap 9. I think I might be in the same lap actually, so we have still got Arab close behind me. You see at the top there, Thibaut Quartara is actually disconnected.
Ah, Thibaut, you crash.
Yeah, I've seen there, Thibaut, if he crashed, unfortunately, never got a response to that. I think he may well have crashed. But yeah, mentioned of course as well previously that Louis Deletraz's game also crashed earlier in the race. I forgot to mention that from the team radio. Oh, huge snap of oversteer there. So we are now up against
the runners on soft tyres. They've all boxed for nice new softs. We're now on worn hards, so Emily Jones just behind us there. She is, in fact, on nice new softs. We're on worn hards. This is a battle that we're not going to win, but we're still going to battle it. We're not going to give it up for free. We're on to lap 15 now, and we are now completely undercut until the end of the race. Just 2 laps left after this one. We are going to get some slipstream on Emily. We will be able to get back past her and potentially hold the position. We were in P6 just before we got overtaken there. We're looking at trying to take that P6 back if we can. That is a solid haul of points, especially considering that we actually spun in the very first lap, in the very first corner. We are now past Emily, but I suspect she'll outbreak us into this one. Will she? Yes. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Slight wing damage, but luckily the damage is quite low, of course, in this series. Oh, another little bit of... I think there's a bit of lag contact there, trying to hold it on the outside, but trying to get the cut back now. But no, she manages to hold that really nicely. We've got a good enough exit. We're now close in her slipstream. We will be able to get her into turn 1. Nice sort of slipstream. Going to try and go on her outside here, but I suspect her superior grip will prevail. Oh, almost contact there. A little bit, I think, lag movements, but no move to be done there. We're going to get a slipstream, and looking in the relative in the bottom right there, we've got Bono Huiz, the renowned sim driver, just behind us. He is now only 0.9 miles, even less so. He's had that 4-wheel slide through there. That's lost us some time for sure. And he is now just 0.4 behind us, so he's going to be getting the slipstream. He'll be getting past us pretty soon, you think, but we're on the penultimate lap now, lap 16 of 17, this and 1 more lap to go. But if you look in the bottom right, you can see that our rear right tyre is now pretty worn. It is now feeling pretty second hand. This car is not handling that great now. We're just trying to make it to the end the best we possibly can. But we've got Bono Huiz for very close company now. He's on, of course, on the newer soft tyre, as most of the runners around us are, so they're all going to be faster than us. So if we can defend from these guys and claim a couple of points, that'd be good. We've only got 1 more lap after this. We've only got a lap and a half to go. Can we possibly defend and take home P7? We're against some seriously quick cars, or seriously quick drivers rather, with some seriously quick tyres, and I think it's going to be a struggle, but we're going to do the best we can. He's only a 10th back now, and he's going to get the slipstream to go past us. We're going to go as close to him as we can, so we can get a bit of slipstream. He's run alongside him. There you go, you can see it equalising our straight line speed. Can we outbreak him into here? We can indeed, or at least break at the same point, but pretty tight here. Very close to racing. Really close. He manages to get a better exit there, but we're going to get the switch back on him. Are we into the final turn? That's Jardia once again. We're racing him again. He put his wing up the inside there, so I left him a bit of room, but in the end he didn't need it. We haven't got the slipstream on Bono up ahead. Will we be able to get him? We are now on to the final lap of this race. Can we take home P7? We're looking at Bono Huiz, but I suspect we won't be able to go on the outside of him, but we do get a better exit at him. We're still going to be getting the slipstream. Can we get past him once again to go back up to P7 here? Final lap of the race. Going to try and go on his outside into the next turn. I suspect his soft tyres may well prevail though in that one. It does indeed. So unfortunately, move not done, and I suspect he will now pull away because he's far away enough, and Jardia is going to sneak up the inside there. Nice move by him, using his extra grip of the soft tyres to have an opportunistic move that I didn't really see coming. So good job there by Jardia to put us down to P9, but we're still close to him. We're getting the slipstream. Will we dive for the inside next corner? Of course we will. We have to go for it. It's the final lap of the race. Seriously close stuff. We just about managed to avoid him, I think, but that was millimetre close. We're nice and close now. Then we'll be able to get some slipstream to round out this race. And no, look at that understeer. Oh no, we actually had a spin. Oh, you can see a big spin there right across the grass, and Barry also disconnects, but I'm not going to worry too much about that one. And a bit of a half spin. We managed to recover that well enough that we didn't lose more positions. That could have run us outside the point, so we had a bigger spin, but managed to only lose a couple of seconds from that one, so that was a good result. But you saw the understeer we had, and look at the bottom left, those rear tyres are really gone now. We've only got a couple of corners left to go. We're in P9 at the moment. We are on to score 2 points, but we got, I think it's Yashish. I'm just looking at a very small viewer to commentate this, so apologies if that isn't his name, but in the view it looks like Yashish. So he's got for close company now. I think he's going to get us. No, he's not. I think we've got a nice save. Oh, he has a look in the final turn, but it wasn't to be, as we're going to come across the line then to take P9 in our first race. And I tell you what, that felt pretty good. That felt pretty good, considering I think we had some good pace in this race. I mean, obviously we didn't have the pace of the esports guys. I mean, those guys are so quick, and this car is so on edge that we were never really going to be able to battle them properly. But considering that we got spun round in turn 1 by our teammate, no less, I'm happy with that. P9 amongst this grid. I think we were P18 or so after turn 1. So good race that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. Don't forget to drop a like if you want to see more from this series. And I thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Bye-bye.